Star, a newspaper here out of Toronto, bought and paid for a video depicting him in what can be described as rage, the mayor making threatening comments. We will show you that video in just a moment, by the way. The mayor is saying today he was very, very inebriated, saying he has seen the video, he was extremely embarrassed, and that he hoped none of you talking to the media will ever be in that state. He said the whole world is going to see it. He doesn't have a problem with that. We, of course, are going to stay on this story. Reaction coming in at City Hall. CBC News, Stephen D'Souza standing by with that. Also, the video itself. We have made a determination here at CBC that we are going to show it to you. That's coming up here on the CBC News Network as we continue to follow the story of Mayor Rob Ford in Toronto and the latest news. So we begin this hour with the breaking news. New video of Toronto Mayor Rob Ford purchased and released by the Toronto Star. It shows an angry Ford yelling threats about someone who is unidentified. I want to strongly warn you, this contains graphic language. Please keep that in mind. Here is the video.
Something to the fucking guy. I'm telling you, it's first degree murder. But I'll try one more time, brother.
Give me the phone. I'll make it.
No holds barred, brother. He dies or I die, brother. I'm talking to brother, you've never seen me fucking go, brother. You think so, brother? But when he's down there, I'll rip his fucking throat out. I'll poke his eyes out. I will when he's dead, I'll make sure that motherfucker's dead. I need fucking 10 minutes to make sure he's dead. It'll be over 5 minutes, brother. So I've done it 10 minutes out.
After you win,
brother, it'll be a bad. I'm a sick motherfucker, dude. But no one's gonna fuck around me. My brothers are. Don't tell me we're liars. These birds, little birds like this is fuck, daddy. My Randy was a person, like 80-year-old birds, bro. Right. But this shit, brother, I just need to go fucking by myself. With my fucking underwear. I want to go with Zach. I need 15 minutes. That's all. No fucking interference, brother. If I win, I will fucking donate.
These guys are pros, buddy.
Yeah? No problem, bro. No problem. I need 15 minutes. I need 15 minutes.
Too much time.
No. I need
5 minutes.
No. I'm not doing it for 5. No. I'm doing it 5. I'm going to prepare for it.
That is Toronto's Mayor Rob Ford in a rage, captured on video, appearing to want to fight someone using the words kill. The mayor has already come out to respond to the video. Here's what he had to say outside of his office just moments ago.
Toronto Star just released a video that I was very, very inebriated, and
who are you talking to? Who are you talking about?
It's just on. All I can say is, again, I've made mistakes. All I can do is reassure the people that I don't know what to say. I just wanted to come out. I want to, so you know.
Were you talking about in the video, sir?
Your colleagues want you to go away. Why won't you go away?
Well, you know what? I just wanted to come out and tell you that I saw a video. It's extremely embarrassing. The whole world's going to see it. You know what? I don't have a problem with that, but it is extremely embarrassing. And I don't know what to say. I'm again. I apologize. When you're in that state. When you're in that state, I hope none of you have ever or will ever be in that state, and that's all I can say. It's,
tell us what it was about.
Give
us some context, Mayor.
Obviously, I was extremely inebriated.
Just with alcohol?
Okay, so that's all I have to say for now, and then we're.
The CBC's Stephen D'Souza is at Toronto City Hall. He joins me now live. Stephen, what do you know about the video, the content, the context of this video, and where it was taken?
Well, the context of the video, the only thing we really know is based on what Rob Ford just told us, is that his condition in that video is that he was very, very inebriated. But the questions that you could hear reporters yelling were about the context, really, and trying to find out when the video was taken, who he's referring to, and exactly who is around him, who is talking to him off camera. You can hear a couple of voices off camera there. So those are the questions. We don't know the context of this video, but when you see a video like this, it's just another explosive piece of footage, another explosive development in the story that just seems to continue and snowball on. And an interesting development, as well as the fact the mayor actually came out and addressed the existence of this video so quickly. It was only about less than an hour between when the video was first posted on the Toronto Star and as well the Toronto Sun websites, and then people started watching it here at City Hall in front of the mayor's office, and then suddenly the mayor coming out and addressing it directly. So an interesting development there, but still a lot of questions unanswered about this latest video to come out showing Rob Ford.
Yeah, and the mayor is saying, once again, explaining it, that he was very, very inebriated. That's not the first time in the last week that we have heard Rob Ford talk about being very drunk as a reason for doing something. Just a few days ago, this week, we heard that he had used crack cocaine, and he said, Stephen, because he was in a drunken stupor.
That's right. Now, you know, a lot of people, a lot of councillors here are wondering, is that an explanation or is that an excuse? Regardless of the answer to that question, they feel that it's incumbent on Mayor Ford to step aside, to take some time away and to seek help for his drinking issues and whatever results from those issues with alcohol that the mayor is dealing with. To that end, one of the councillors, Denzelman and Wong, has put forth a motion calling on the mayor to step aside and going so far today as to say if the mayor does not step aside, he wants the province to step in, because currently, as it stands, there is no legislation giving city councillors or City Hall the power to remove a mayor in office. The only possibility is if the mayor is charged and with the criminal offense and actually is convicted and serves time. So he's asking for the province to step in and go that far. The deputy mayor, though, a very close ally of Rob Ford, is saying that that's not necessary. He's saying that he can convince Rob Ford, and it's up to Rob Ford to make that decision. He says we shouldn't be, in terms of councillors, going to the province and crying to, quote, their mothers to get help. So a bit of a divide in some sense, but really there's a lot of unanimity amongst councillors saying that they really do want to see Rob Ford step aside, because City Hall simply can't continue with the mayor in this state.
The last time we heard from Rob Ford on this issue, I mean, today somebody yelled out, "Why won't you go away?" He didn't address that, but the last time he spoke about this, he made it very clear that he was going to stay on until the next election.
That's right. In his apology on Tuesday, he apologized for his behavior, but said really it's up to voters on October 27, 2014 to make that decision. We do have fixed election dates here in Toronto, and so that is when the next election is going to take place. And Mayor Ford seems determined and resolved to go on and to put this decision to the voters. And it's interesting, though, when he made that statement, the only person standing beside him at that time was his brother, Doug Ford. And in a newspaper article yesterday, Doug Ford said that he was unaware of some of the issues that his brother was dealing with, and that it was the hardest day of his life dealing with the revelations that his brother told him. Rob Ford even saying he kept a lot of these things from his brother. What his brother is perhaps telling him or advising him right now, we don't know. Doug Ford has been very vocal before the admission, saying that, criticizing the police chief of Toronto, criticizing others. But once his brother, Rob Ford, made his admission, Doug Ford has been silent. He avoided cameras here at City Hall. Yesterday, there was a gala held by the chief of police that neither Fords attended. Interestingly, today, I should tell you as well, Carol, that later this afternoon, starting actually in about 20 minutes from now, the Toronto Police Services Board, the body that governs Toronto Police, is meeting with the Chief of Police, and so no doubt this issue and this video is going to come up as well.
All right. I want to show our audience once again what we're talking about here. The video in question that Rob Ford addressed this morning, obtained, purchased by the Toronto Star. It's being shown on their website. We are going to show it to you now, but not before I give you a warning. The language in it is very, very graphic. Okay, here's the video.
Because I'm going to kill the fucking guy. I'm telling you, it's first degree murder. But I'll
Give me the phone. I'll
no holds barred, mother. He dies or I die, brother. I'm talking to him. Brother, you've never seen me fucking go, brother. You think so, brother? But when he's done that, I'll rip his fucking throat out. I'll poke his eyes out. I will fuck. When he's dead, I'll make sure that motherfucker's dead. I need fucking 10 minutes to make sure he's dead. It'll be over 5 minutes, brother. So I've done it 10 minutes.
After you win,
brother, it'll be a bad. I'm a sick motherfucker, dude. But no one's gonna fuck around me. My brothers are. Don't tell me we're liars. These birds, the little birds like this is fuck, daddy. You know, my Randy Watts is a person. Like 80 little birds, probably. Right. But this shit, brother, I just need to go fucking by myself. With my fucking underwear. I want to go with Zach. I need 15 minutes. That's all. No fucking interference, brother. If I win, I will fucking donate.
These guys are pros, buddy.
Yeah? No problem, bro. No problem. I need 15 minutes. I need 15 minutes.
Too much time.
No. I need
5 minutes.
No. I'm not doing it for 5. No. I'm not doing it 5. I'm going to prepare for it.
And now here was Rob Ford's reaction to that video.
Toronto Star just released a video that I was very, very inebriated, and
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking about?
it's just on a. All I can say is, again, I've made mistakes. All I can do is reassure the people that I don't know what to say. I just wanted to come out. I want to, so you know.
What are you talking about in the video, sir?
Your colleagues want you to go away. Why won't you go away?
Well, you know what? I just wanted to come out and tell you that I saw a video. It's extremely embarrassing. The whole world's going to see it. You know what? I don't have a problem with that, but it is extremely embarrassing. And I don't know what to say. I'm again. I apologize. When you're in that state, when you're in that state, I hope none of you have ever or will ever be in that state, and that's all I can say. It's
Tell us what it was about.
there's
Give us some context, Mayor.
obviously I was extremely inebriated. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now, and then we're.
A new embarrassing situation for Toronto's Mayor Rob Ford today. A video released on the Toronto Star website. We're showing it here on the CBC News Network as well, in which he appears to be threatening someone, we don't know who, using very violent language, saying he wants to rip his throat out. The person is dead. This on top of the admission earlier this week, that he had smoked crack cocaine. He was inebriated at the time. But today, Stephen D'Souza standing by at Toronto City Hall. Today, with this admission, has the police had a reaction to this video of Ford appearing to threaten someone?
Well, Carol, I can tell you that Toronto police say they are aware of this recently released video. Investigators are aware of the video, but they're not telling us, though, whether when they became aware of the video. If they had known about it previously, the Toronto Star has mentioned that they have sent transcripts to the mayor's office previous to them publishing it. So the question of when police became aware of it is still up in the air. I can also tell you a source telling my colleague Jamie Strachan that a source who has spoken to the mayor that they believe that this video was recorded sometime in March or February of this year, so earlier this year. Whether that, what context that puts it in is hard to say. Of course, we know that this whole story began back in May when the reports of the video of the mayor smoking from a crack pipe first came out. So Whether there's other videos to come or what, it's just really hard to say. It's just every day at City Hall there's a new development, and when you think the story could not get any worse or any more bizarre, then something new develops.
And what's new today is this video that the Toronto Star has purchased. Very graphically, we hear what appears to be the mayor of Toronto. He has confirmed it is him in the video, but he's appearing to threaten someone who we don't know. What do we know about this video and the context of this video, Stephen?
Well, what we do know is partly, I guess, what we're hearing from sources that it was recorded earlier this year in the spring, in February or March, and really the only other thing we know is what Mayor Ford had to tell us in his brief scrum earlier, is that he was very, very inebriated. That was his condition in that video. He would not tell us who he was speaking about, whether or not he was making idle threats, or if he was really wanting to act out on the very violent threats that he was making in the video, who he was with, where the video took place, because we could hear other voices in the video off camera talking to the mayor. As well, we don't know what precipitated the mayor's anger, what set him off. It's interesting, just to put this into context, Mayor Ford, in terms of his temper and sort of reaction like that, this is something, not to this extent I have to say, but something we saw of him as Councillor Ford. There were times in City Council that we would see Mayor Ford yelling and get quite angry, and when he got elected as mayor, we could tell that staff members and those around him were really keeping that side of him away, and that he was really controlling himself in terms of his communication as mayor. But when he was councillor, though, we would see, not to that extent, of course, not to that degree, but we would see similar outbursts from Mayor Ford in council chambers related to various issues, but nothing to that extent. And the mayor, in his defense, saying that he was inebriated, and that was the same defense he gave when talking about smoking crack cocaine. Whether that defense stands with the people of Toronto, the councillors here, that is something that he says should be decided next year on the ballot box, but a lot of councillors saying that it shouldn't get to that point.
All right, we have reached Peter Jacobson by phone.